In 2016, a local phenomenon began pitting 18 Michiganders against each other. For the next 3 years, contestants battled it out in the backyard. Legends were made, friendships were broken, and by the end of it all, 4 champions were crowned sole survivor. Time passed, friends moved, the chapter ends. The story's not finished. Grand Rapids, one of the fastest growing cities in the Midwest, is about to host the next adventure that 18 new castaways will embark on.
I think this game's going to be really competitive. I mean, people are flying in from different states, they're not just coming to, go home in the first day. They're coming to compete. I'm prepared for that, I'm set on winning and I'm going to give it my all.
I have a decently good knowledge of Survivor. I grew up watching a lot, my family loves it. They are like super fans, so they are so amped for me to be here this weekend. I want to have so much fun and I want to make the season entertaining. And I watched a lot of Survivor Dearborn, so I know how you guys run it.
Since Survivor Dearborn's end, this new batch of players have been waiting years for their chance at the title.
I love Survivor Dearborn. Charlie Rich, he was my roommate when I was interning at Disney. We started having weekly watch parties and I kept begging Dom to do a season 5 and I'll fly up here now that I have adult money to play with, and here we are today.
Watching Survivor Dearborn has made me want to come on Survivor Grand Rapids all the more. The last one that was aired was 4 years ago. So I'm 20 now, I was 16 then. And when all of them were coming out, I was like 14 years old. So I was very young and I was watching them. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that, I wish that could be me playing Survivor. And now that I finally got the opportunity, I'm super excited and I can't wait.
Some are novices looking to make their mark on the game.
So with how much I know about Survivor is about reading the wiki page on the 2-hour drive over here. I'm going to go full physical at the beginning, just kind of be like, hey, I'm just a hunk of meat to everybody, But in the back, I'm going to try and hide that, okay, I'm trying to be strategic about it all,
While others enter with experience, looking to cement their legacy for the world to see.
So I played the day version of Survivor. I really didn't have a strategy at all. I didn't really try to make any alliances, and because of that I got out early. I'm ready to get very competitive and really get into the game. I am a little nervous just getting my feelings hurt or whatever, but I think that it'll be a great competition and it'll be friendly, I hope.
Played the day-long version of Survivor Grand Rapids. I didn't know anybody when I started, so I felt like I was at a disadvantage, but I did pretty well. Made it to a final 4. My strategy for that was mostly just don't be friendly and don't upset people, sort of under the radar. At the very least, I cannot piss people off. I'm a little bit overzealous, overconfident. I think I'm gonna do well, but I think that kind of opens the door to me getting backstabbed and screwed pretty early.
Regardless of their motives, this is the most competitive and diverse group of contestants to play, coming from all different backgrounds and locations.
I'm Claire. I am originally from Louisville. I didn't want to do med school at all at first. I was like, absolutely not, that's ridiculous. But I wanted to do PhD, research. I'll just go into it. Be a doctor, I suppose.
I'm Kyle, I'm 21. Forgot the other question. I already forgot the other question. What was it I do for a living? Alright, my name's Kyle, 21, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I make bird baths. My bird bath business is popping right now. I'm busy 24/7. What I do for a living probably helped me strength-wise, lifting concrete all the time. Lungs probably aren't doing the best though. Breathing a lot of dust, so that might be a little deterred, but see how it goes.
But this batch of fresh meat aren't alone. 2 Survivor Dearborn players are returning to rewrite their story that ended prematurely. Who will come out on top and claim the first ever title of sole survivor this side of the state? Welcome to Survivor Grand Rapids. Fresh meat. 3 days, 20 people, 1 survivor.
No smiling. And don't look at the camera.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Survivor Grand Rapids Fresh Meat. How is everybody feeling today? This is years in the making. It has been 6 years since we first filmed season 1 of Survivor Dearborn. That was way back in 2016. It's been 4 years since we shot our last season. Mark, what is it like to be playing Survivor Grand Rapids? I know you're one of Survivor Dearborn's biggest fans.
I brought Survivor Dearborn to Florida. My heroes are here. Mr. Dom is right there. Like, this is insane for me. Years in making. I've been begging for this, and I'm excited to be here from Florida. So don't vote me out.
Nice.
I didn't spend $188 on a flight and $50 on a pillow and a sleeping bag and all that different crap just to come up here and have fun or make friends. I came up here, number 1, to cut anybody's throat I need to, and number 2, to win this damn thing.
Kristen, what's it like for you? Your brother played Survivor and now you're here. Are you here to redeem the family name, but are you here to kind of like just play your own game?
I'm really excited. My brother had such a fun time that I was like, I have to see what it's like, and maybe I'll redeem the family name, or maybe I'll give us a whole new name. I don't know.
Okay.
My older brother Robbie actually played in Survivor Dearborn, and he loved it. He had so much fun with it, and I was always like, whatever, you know, I was never that into Survivor. Weirdly enough, I'm friends with a lot more people in college that are really into it, and they were all like, you need to do it. You need to do the Survivor GR. You know, I just want to see if I can do it, and I think I can make it further than my brother too, so gotta one-up it, you know.
While Survivor Dearborn kind of retired after season 4, we've had like some of our day-long games playing, and some of you are a little familiar with that. Hannah, what is it like as someone who's played 1 season of Survivor Grand Rapids drinking version coming into this game?
I think it's a totally different game. I'm going to take the little things I learned there and hopefully apply them here, and I'm ready to go.
I actually took home first place in that drinking Survivor, so kind of like this, but with alcohol involved. Definitely going to be a lot different, but you know, I just got to stay hydrated, stay calm and relaxed, and I think I'll be good.
Ryan, you see these this tribe divides. What's the first thought going through your head?
I think there's a clear winner, a clear better team right off the get-go.
Nice. Sydney, any response to that?
Damn it, there's a clear winner.
So I'm dating Alyssa from Survivor Dearborn, and we've been dating almost a year now. Kind of in the dark on her tips and tricks. I think we have different strategies from her game plan to mine. She's a little more flamboyant, whereas I'm trying to stay in the background at least until the end.
Brendan, you were Survivor Dearborn's head camera guy for seasons 2, 3, and 4. Now you're on the other side of the camera. What is it like for you to be playing right now?
It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I got to see like all of the canoodling, but I won't be able to see all of it now, so I'm gonna be kind of like not knowing what's gonna happen, so it's gonna be interesting.
For Survivor Dearborn, I was a cameraman. I definitely experienced all the drama. I could kind of understand what was going on, and that was kind of cool. I've always been behind the scenes, so I want to be in front of the scenes, kind of see how that is.
Well, you guys are here to kind of make your own history in this game. We had 4 seasons go by, and that's their story. This is your story. So my suggestion is play hard and make your mark, not only in this game, but on Survivor's record books. However, we have some players from the past that are looking to rewrite their history, coming to play the game. So in order to see who's coming, let's bring them in. Come on in!
This is crazy. This is my 3rd time back on Survivor, and I guess, you know, 3 times the charm. Since season 4, I moved to Washington, D.C., and I'm an executive assistant for an editor-in-chief there. Watching past episodes, seeing how I behaved, and just realizing, like, that's not how you play this game. Like, you have to be interactive, you have to be in it. if you want to win it. I'm not that player. I'm not the season 1 player. I'm not the season 4 player, Jen. I am a completely different player, and I want to show that because I don't want that to be my Survivor legacy. So this is a big redemption season. So we're going to see what magic we can make happen with that.
Being voted out first by every single one of my hero mates was heartbreaking, to say the least. Came in not with the most amount of strategy. Fortunately, I drew a lot of attention to myself. Since Heroes vs. Villains, I started work with my nonprofit. It's called Detroit Feedback Loop, and we pick up food from places that have excess food and then we bring it to shelters. I come back to play because I enjoy it. I think that people will root for me even when they're competing against me. And that's my strategy.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Jen, what have you been up to since your outing in season 4? I know it was less than expected. You went out pre-merge again. You have never made the merge in this game. What does playing Survivor Grand Rapids mean to you?
This is like an amazing, incredible experience to be back. You know, like it's new meat, fresh meat, and I'm coming in as a new player too. So I know I've played before, and I don't want to have like any preconceived notions of how this game is gonna go. Like we're just coming out and we're playing hard and we're playing to win.
So I do have a secret, and my secret is that my sister is Jen. We are kind of trying to keep that on the down low a little bit.
With my sister playing, with Bridgie playing, I'm really excited for her to be playing, but this has also completely changed the way I'm approaching the game.
And it's making me do something that I didn't want to do early in the game, which is lie.
There are so many balls up in the air now that need to be juggled that it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because it's going to be who knows what. What has she told other people? What have I told other people? What have we told each other? How do people view our relationship?
We're definitely going to work together a lot.
Bridget and I are definitely going to try to keep it low key that we're related. We're not really going to talk about it. Try to, you know, be snakes in the grass with that a little bit.
At the end of the day, if it comes down to it,
once we get to the merge, like, play together for sure.
We're not sisters anymore. We are going to battle it out. It's going to be one against the other because we're both competitive. We both just want to win because, I mean, how fun would that be to say you got one over on your sister?
Ryan, what about you? You went out in a unanimous first vote in season 4 Heroes vs. Villains. You came in as the season 2 fan favorite and went out in a very less than stellar fashion. What does coming back for this game mean for you?
For me, the hardest part is already behind me, my secret of being here. So I'm here to have a good time.
Nice.
I went for the red tribe.
Okay. Juliana, what is it like having people who've played the game before, who have played these 3-day versions of this game? Is it intimidating at all, or are you welcoming them with open arms?
I mean, I feel like I welcome it. They know what the show, like how the show goes here. I mean, I think there's a lot that we can learn from them and maybe use that knowledge against them. I don't know, but I guess we'll have to see.
We will have to see how it plays out. So, without further ado, I want to make sure that you guys started off just right. We invested this season. We came back with a vengeance. We have you guys all flying in. I feel like the stakes have been raised, so I feel like we need to look the part. Let's get you guys your buffs. Yeah. Red Tribe, there's your buffs. Blue. All right, let's put them on. See how you guys look.
She found an advantage.
We got our buffs, and in my buff, I had a clue, and I was so excited that I had some type of like paper that I was like, guys, oh my gosh, look what I got. And then I was like reading it, and this is a clue, and then I was like, oh, okay. And then I just like hid it in my pants, and I hope like nobody remembers. They probably do.
I mean, you can keep it private.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing.
Never mind.
So we have our 2 tribes. In red, we have the Cascade tribe. You guys are going to be at this camp over here. In blue, we have the Ionia tribe. You guys are going to be on the front lawn. But before we get into that, let's start this game out with a bang. we are gonna go straight into a reward challenge. You guys wanna know what you're playing for? Yes. All right, to start off, every camp kinda like needs some comfort, but this is a different form of comfort. We have fire making kit with some nice wood. We got some lint to get that spark going. Not to mention, we got some food for you. You're gonna get a little hungry. So, that's what you're playing for. For today's challenge, it's a Survivor Dearborn Classic. Pick one person from your tribe, one person from the other tribe. You guys will face off in an arena, holding a ping pong paddle with a water bottle on it. If that water bottle touches the ground first, the other tribe gets a point. First tribe to 7 points wins reward, starts off the game nice and fresh with a win on their record. Losing tribe, got nothing for you, but I'll see you at the next community challenge. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize. Let's get to it.
Teams line up, so make it without knowing.
And then just dodge for there. That's because all that has to happen is there's the ground first. So just make sure if you're gonna do that, like, see, already reap the benefits. I see you.
2, 3, Cascade! All right, from the Cascade tribe, who do we have going up first?
Leon.
From the Iota tribe, who's going?
Spencer.
First water bottle, touch the ground, loses, point to the winner. Survivors ready? Ready. Go!
Come on, Spencer. Come on. Come on. Tickle, tickle. Come on, Spencer.
What do we got? We will check the tape. All right, point for Cascade after checking the tapes. 1-0. Ionia, who do you guys have up? Alright. Jen, who's looking to redeem herself in season 1 on this challenge. Kristen is looking to redeem Robbie. Survivors ready. Go! Survivors ready. Go.
Let's go, Tom.
Next up, we have Taylor D from Cascade up against Hannah from Ionia. Survivors ready. Go. Cascade puts up 0. Ionia puts up Bart. Survivors ready. Go. Sydney's up. Zoe is up for Ionia. Survivors ready. Go. All right.
Go, Kyle!
Is up against Kyle. Survivors ready. Go.
Come on, Kyle. Go, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Let's go, Kyle.
5-2. Ryan comes out with the point. Bridget versus Juliana. Survivors ready. Go.
Let's do it. Juliana, come on, come on. Oh, shit.
One more point. Ionia wins. Reward. Going up.
It's game point. You got it.
All right, Addison, you are playing to stay in the game. Ryan, you are playing for reward. Survivors ready. Go. Ionia wins the first reward challenge of the season. Ionia, who wants it? Who wants to come get it? appreciate this. All right. I hope you guys are ready. We have a heck of a season in front of you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. But without further ado, head back to camp. Let's get this thing going.
Look at our reward.
Feels good.
It's like a reward.
We just won the first reward challenge. That was pretty exciting. We beat the other team pretty handily. And it was just a good first look at what our tribe can be and I think how we can do.
These are what winners look like.
Well, I'm on Survivor mostly because my fiance wanted me to play. My fiance and all his friends, it's all they ever talk about, and I can tell that it's a really genuinely fun experience that is unique and not a lot of people share it. And so regardless of whether I stick around, it's going to be really cool to be able to talk about this experience with people who don't live in the same city as me. We're gonna always share that connection.
Coming in to the challenge, I kind of wanted to stay low key. I didn't really want to draw any attention, but of course I was the last person to go and I won it, so that kind of went against my plan, but it's good that we won the challenge and we'll be happy to have some fire tonight.
We're just gonna fill them up until we get told not to. That's what's gonna happen, everyone. Okay, I got some Cheez-Its, but thank you.
I'm fine, thank you though.
We should create a little kitchen.
Yeah, honestly, do we want to make a kitchen? Nutritious. Scares me a little bit with the returning players, with Ryan coming back to the other tribe, because I know he's a challenge piece, so that's something that we're going to have to look out for. But overall, I think we have a really strong, physically strong tribe, which will be really cool. And we've got good people, we're all vibing really well. Do we want to do introductions and get to know them?
Yeah. Yeah, we should have a little powwow. Yeah, on the steps right here.
Survivor before at Dearborn. Here's my strength. I don't socialize that well. Yeah, so in the past I've played 2 seasons of Grand Rapids Survivor. First season did not go well at all because I knew absolutely nobody. And I got voted off almost immediately. Second season, made it a little bit farther, but again I think that communication thing still put a barrier between me and my team. For my job, I make bird bats.
That means you have endurance, though. You do that all day long.
If we have to go to a vote, Kyle's gonna get cut. He did say he's not as good socially, and I think he's kind of just playing his own game, and I just don't think it would hurt our tribe to cut him. So I think that'd be the first to go.
So I was a therapist
Oh, really?
What? So not really business-esque at all. So I have 7 years experience doing social work, that type of thing. So that's what I'm getting my master's in.
I did play Grand Rapids Survivor a couple years ago, and I think I went in really heavy, and it paid off. Made it to the final 3. until the voting happened. And so I'm just trying to lay low a little bit and get a feel for the team before I start building alliances.
When I was 14, I started working at a special needs camp. So my focus is children with autism.
Really, we haven't had to think strategically, but it does worry me a little bit that we haven't really got into strategy whatsoever just because we did win. So I'm kind of trying to lay low, get the general consensus.
Do you remember, were you the one that got the clue?
Is my Survivor logo showing?
I mean,
So-
we should ask her because we all know she has it, you know?
Well, and that's the thing is, strategy-wise, like, she opened it right in front of us. There's no way that she can possibly say, like, I'm not gonna open it. We'll just all vote her out.
Yeah.
Hello.
I need to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I read her clue over her
You
shoulder.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Oh, okay, that's what we were just
So
talking about.
I hate that she like hit it from us.
Yeah, we should press her.
That's what we were saying.
We
is
shouldn't
if we-
press her. It's in the challenge. It was something about with the beanbag. So one of the three of us needs to make sure we are throwing beanbags, because that's what it is. In our bag with our buffs, there was an and I was like reading it over, I don't know the girl's name, shoulder, the very short girl, her shoulder, and then she like took it and hit it. So that already susses me out a little bit. Not to like get too fast, too hard, but she like,
Well, but that's
the fact
my
that she's
part
not
is
saying anything is like,
nobody's talking strategy right now because we won.
so I'm gonna see if I can get in with her, but also I'm gonna cut her ass out as soon as I can. So you just got on with my chopping block, and when my chopping block comes up, you're gone. I don't like that she's not telling.
Yeah. Well, now that we know, that's good. Yep. Mark found out that the clue says something about beanbags and something about inside the beanbags. I regret getting my giant jug, because I think the watering hole is where information is going to be spread. And it's going to look a little suspicious if I fill up my giant jug 1,000 times.
We feel really good about the girls. I like wanting to keep us together. I love this. Yeah. And our girls squad. Just found a clue, and I didn't really read it except for that it was a clue. But it says, congrats. You have found a clue to the hidden immunity idol, but retrieving me will require you to be daring. 5 sandbags. 1 holds me. Win or lose, you better find me, because once it's over, I'm gone. Wait, what? Dang, I'm gonna have to like ask somebody about this, but I don't know if I want everyone to. I don't know how to strategize. Okay, no wait, I'm gonna think about this. So I have that clue. Yes. From that was in my
That was hilarious.
I was like,
You were like, what do I do with it? Never mind.
And I like didn't really know what to do, but I just read it down there, and I think it's gonna be at this challenge.
Okay.
Just hope no one remembers that I have this. I don't know what they're saying in their confessionals, but I hope it's not about this clue, because I really showed everyone and then I didn't remember. But yeah, all right.
We are doing a celebratory shot for our
I'm
first
in.
win.
Oh, get into it.
Can I finish? The luxury items not going anywhere, ladies.
What kind of?
Yeah. What did you bring? It's 0 sugar, 0 calories, pure infusion, strawberry vodka.
And so how much have you spilled and how much have
They're
you
doing stretches over there. I think we need to do blue shots in front of them, okay?
Yes.
Right, but I gotta finish it right here.
They're
Okay.
stretching, we're
I
drinking.
spilled half the fifth in my underwear.
Swim some laps in the hot tub. Just won. I think we have a good team. This game is in my hands if I can find it. And whether or not I do find it, no one's gonna know. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But yeah.
1, 2, 3, shout
Nice and clean. Good view.
Alright. Let's win, Challenge could have definitely gone better. We started off strong. I won my first one, and then it just went downhill from there. Kind of upsetting, very upsetting. But you know, that's showbiz. What are you gonna do? You gotta run with it.
All right.
Should we get our
What
stuff?
do we do now?
Yeah, should we go get our stuff?
What do we do now?
Set up.
Should we get our stuff? You're like the whole backyard.
One challenge in, time for a Red Bull. The challenge was fun. I feel like it opened my eyes to like expanding the rules kind of and trying things that you think like might not be allowed, but they probably are allowed, and they'll tell you if it's not. So I think our team is gonna do really well. You got it first, Claire.
I don't care, as long as I'm under a tree.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the best thing to do.
As long as I'm not getting rained on, I'm happy.
But that tree is ideal if we have to move over there at some point.
I am currently a nanny, and in 2 months I actually plan to move to Spain to be a teacher. So I've always been a free spirit, and traveling has always been in my agenda, and I enjoy meeting new people and facing these challenges in life, and going to Spain just felt right and it called me. The game of Survivor is going to be very cutthroat, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the challenges. I'm excited to see people, how they play their game, and seeing if my intuition is right and who I can trust and who I can't trust, because I already have a good feeling of how the game's going to go and how I can win.
Thanks, honey. Appreciate that.
Growing up, I started working when I was 15. I started working at Arby's. It was my very first job. And for a year and a half, it was just a lot of under pressure and underpaid working. And so doing that, I realized my worth kind of in terms of the more incentive I have, the harder I'm going to work. And when it comes to Survivor, the incentive is to win, and I'm someone who wants to win, and I want to come out on top.
I like to think outside the box on a lot of things. That's what I do for a job. Sometimes I have to think outside the box, think of creative ways to do things.
And yes, I do. I puzzles. I love puzzles.
Oh, good.
Okay, awesome.
They're really
Yeah.
good. My mom and I sit there and cat puzzles all the time. That's so fun. Our team overall is like a pretty positive environment, which is good. Because for someone like me, I don't like the outdoors, so this is not a total positive environment for me overall.
First off, my strength is not being weak. I'll tell you that right now. All right.
And we've like discussed our strengths, so I think we've got a few puzzlers, we've got a few fast people, we've got a few people with more endurance.
Rowing, swim, dive, water polo. Nice. So if there's ever a swimming competition, I can do it.
So we've got a good variety. We'll see how that pays out for us. Yeah, we'll see.
And like, you know how a lot of challenges involve like tossing things? I think I'm decent at that. Got some cornhole in my bag. Yeah. Stuff like that, throwing and catching.
I messed up the first challenge. Like, I made it look like I didn't care and that I wasn't all in, and I am. But the thing is like, I know that I'm the type of person that I start off low, and once I figure it out, I'm just like going really well with the challenges. But I think the impression they're getting of me is that I shouldn't be here, but I do belong here. So next challenge, I gotta be on top of things. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'd say focus for sure. Okay. Like, I can really focus on one thing for a second. That's why I think like the puzzle thing, I think I'd be very good at that. I'm also really fast. Okay. I think if I need to book it or I need to exert like a ton of like energy at once, in a split second I can do it.
The team is a lot like my heroes team. We're always sitting around a circle. We were talking about our strengths and how we can best approach the next challenge. We're talking about sharing snacks, and everybody seems to be really positive. And I'm sitting in the circle, looking at every person when they're not looking at me and thinking like, dang, who would I vote out first?
This looks really sus.
Yeah.
Not in the Krispies, I'll tell you that much.
We are looking for the idol right now together as a team. I don't know if that's the best strategy, but we're doing it together. So hopefully we'll all be together till the end.
As buffs were being handed out, Kristen handed me one. It was in her hand, and I felt it, and there was something crisp in there. I didn't think anything of it until I noticed that everybody was just opening theirs and popping theirs on, and there was nothing in there. And I immediately knew that there was a piece of paper in there. I can't really pull it out. I haven't had a chance to read it, and I can't right now because I'm in plain sight of everybody. So at some point when I'm alone, I'll get a chance to read it and come back and update you guys. I don't think anyone on my tribe spotted me. I was able to just like slyly put it in there, but I'm kind of amazed that Kristen did not notice it. She handed it right to me.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Tom. He's going by himself. He's by himself in this. Yeah, he's not with anyone, which gets me worried a little bit. His knowledge of the game is very sporadic, because we have people that have played it before, have been on crew, have been watching Survivor for years, or if you're like me, just started recently watching Survivor, which could also be to an advantage because I can see the game in a different way. Seriously, look at Tom right now. He's right over there.
Oh yeah.
Tom, but I'm already having trust issues with people. I'm just trying to figure out kind of who's I can trust really, and I got to be able to kind of pick that out because I want to be able to win. Still brainstorming.
Looking around.
Trying to get an idea of where it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough.
From the start, I don't see anybody, moving out in cliques or anything, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, because it's like who am I gonna be friends with? Who am I gonna, try and get alliances with? It's hard to say.
Tell us about
They
bird
were
baths,
like
Kyle.
chiseling them away,
Well,
but
you pour it into like a mold, and like you pop it out, and then it's gonna be covered in like dust. So you gotta brush it off. And then you wash it, and then you spray it, and then you ship it.
How'd you get into that?
And then a bird
That's my
takes it back.
question.
My friend worked there.
Oh, really?
So I got a job in high school, and I've been there since.
Oh, really?
I'm happy to be here on Survivor. This is my first time doing a 3-day one, and I'm just excited to see what happens. But again, I don't want to stick out like I'm weekend right now. A little disappointed that I wasn't able to score a point, but again, I was going up against someone who was a veteran, so hopefully that doesn't make me seem weaker than I usually am. But I do have that sense that maybe I am lesser because I didn't get that point yet.
So yeah, I guess did you see Zoe got that?
I did hear. I heard it through the grapevine.
Well, she pulled it out of the buff bag, and she was gonna read it. She started reading it, but
She
then
did.
she stopped.
Yeah. And then I'm just like, okay.
We'll just
You
leave it.
can-
I guess we'll leave it be.
We know you got an advantage.
Yeah. So we do have to remember that.
I definitely think I'm gonna align myself with the stronger people in the group, the more physical, so we can win more challenges. If you don't lose, you can't get voted out. So that's kind of my game plan. So yeah, stick with the strong people. Still trying to decide who that is, but yeah, I'll find out eventually.
If we don't win this challenge.
Yeah, exactly. Then we'll have to ask her to see if we can read it, or she'll just play it off. I don't know.
honestly haven't ran in a hot second, so I don't really know anymore.
The game is already afoot. I've been talking to the girls. I really want to try to keep all of us girls in, not have it be as much of a boys club, and they're like so down to play together, so I'm feeling really, really good about that. This game just notoriously has been a boys club.
Yeah.
So like, cool.
Yeah.
Keep the ladies together.
Yeah.
I also talked to a few people. I'm gonna be playing with Brendan Esper for sure. Also, I talked to the girls.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a good relationship. And Mark approached me as well, wanting to play together. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
We paid for flights. We deserve
I feel
to be
like
here.
we have a good rapport.
That's fine.
So, yeah, we got it. I'm feeling really good about my position on the tribe. I was really worried about coming in and like even giving advice on strategy in the first challenge for reward.
John, I was just saying, I think having you on our team is a pretty good advantage.
Yeah. Okay, good. I almost was like, shoot, maybe I shouldn't have done that because it kind of just sets you up as like a leader. I don't think I'm a leader of this tribe. I don't think anyone is, but like definitely standing out as that a little bit more just because I've played before. So I'm gonna try to keep that at bay and just be like one of the people. And so like I just want us to win. Like I just want to be a team and like play to win. Yeah, like all of us right now, because right now it's a tribe. Right. We're not playing individually. So.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
That's true.
Yeah. Little fort.
She's a protector.
I brought a luxury item for a journal, and I've kept notes about who won against who and who lost, and a lot of notes about not enough confidence in the team. So We're gonna break them down in these first few challenges, and then we're gonna build everybody back up. Whole new person by the end of this, and it's kind of what I'm aiming for here. Oh, everybody from Detroit.
Oh, you know everyone from Dearborn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ryan,
Nice.
Sydney, Tom, and then on the other team, Ryan.
Liam is clearly the strongest competitor. I think I can't tell if he trusts me. I think he likes me a little bit.
Who do you know that's playing? Yeah.
Who do I know is playing? Basically just all the Grand Rapids people.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like, in the same boat as you.
I think he's a huge threat. Him and Ryan seem to know each other. Ryan on the blue tribe, so if those two make it to merge, that's a really strong duo. Because those two are probably the two most physical competitors, just if I'm eyeballing it.
Oh my God, we take it off.
No, I was
There's
like
Nigel
using
in
it to
here.
brace.
I am dating Charlie, who's on the camera crew, and so he has introduced me to a ton of his friends from high school, and so that's how I've gotten looped in here. But since it's so many new people this season coming from different places, I'm not super worried about being connected to him or being connected to Survivor Dearborn at all. I'm naturally a social person, but I almost worry that that could become a weakness too if I take it too far, like talking to people and getting friendly. So that's something that I'll definitely have to be aware of.
I thought for sure there'd be something with the tiki torches. That was my first guess. Like there would be like a clear image somewhere.
Don't have a rack.
Here.
I think the idol could be in this box. Listen to this. Wait, let me put it closer to the camera.
Let's do a little quietly.
It's gotta be in here.
Put
it on the pipe.
Yeah.
You want to break it?
You can break it too. Maybe I'll. The idol. The idol.
You just find something?
The light bulb is the idol.
Oh my God.
Innovative. I think we need to rely on him because like he's played before and like
I don't know. He was out first.
No, but he's played 2 seasons. He was out first in his second season.
And I just mean like purely for like if there's any repeat challenges, like if he remembers like what worked in the past. Like,
Right. That's a good idea.
Hey, have a shot. Yeah, girl. Liam's the
Yeah.
bartender.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How do you want it? Strong, light, medium?
Oh, strong. I just turned 21.
Oh, shit.
You know, everybody's excited and ready to compete, but they're not like, you know, cutthroat, you know, life or death sort of thing. And we've all been super friendly with each other. We've all just kind of been like hanging out, getting to know each other. Hasn't really been like a whole lot of strategy talk, at least from what I've seen or on my part, but it is super like early in the game, so I'm sure that'll catch up as we go on.
Game.
Because it's just.
So what do you guys want to do? Us 4?
Yes. I think that's a good foundation
And
right there.
Kristen.
Oh yeah, and Kristen. Yeah, Kristen's gonna be good at this. So that's.
I love Teo. Teo's one of my homies from back home. He's one of my bros. I love him. I love Kristen. And I love everyone over here. There's a girl with brown hair. I think she's going to be very good. And I'm ready to play with her. I'm so awesome, Tom.
Bruh. Should we go? He's not afraid to go off by himself to look for us.
I think look at Tom, and I think he's really strategic. Like he was looking up there for a while, and then he like looked to see if anyone was looking, and then he looked back up there. I was getting along really well with all the girls, but especially Taylor. Taylor is like super positive and has like a great energy.
Hey, Red Thing, get up here. We're gonna do some group yoga.
Group stretching.
Oh,
Group bonding.
Yeah. Taylor, you want to lead us?
Yes.
6 feet apart.
Let's start off doing this. Let's loosen up. Loosen up. When we lost that first reward challenge, that really brought our spirits down. So I really want to keep the good energy going, keep everyone really positive, and that's what I'm going to try to do this whole game is keep our vibes up. Halfway lift, halfway down, and all the way up again. I want to win. I want to win. I don't want to be upset because I want the good vibes to keep rolling on. Get comfy with it, you know.
We need music.
Oh, that would be such a fun.
All right, come on
Hey guys,
Empty stomach.
Welcome to your first immunity immunity challenge. I'm gonna start with Ionia, fresh off that win. Zoe, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We did some stretches. We are ready. We have like a nice cohesive bond right now. So I think we're ready to just dominate this challenge right now.
Kyle, are you feeling neutral? All right, Teo, coming off the first loss, how's morale at your camp?
Pretty good. We're trying to keep hope aside from the challenge that never happened. So we're going to keep going with that spirit and going to kick their butts in this challenge.
All right, well, let's get to today's challenge. This is probably our biggest challenge we've ever done. You will have 5 runners, one at a time, run out, grab a sandbag. They will cross a balance beam and then to the tire obstacle, and then they dump their sandbag on their platform. Once all 5 sandbags have been collected by the 5 runners, 5 people will pick up the platform, go under the cargo net, and move it over to this. Then, one person will take the sandbags, bring them over to the table, cut the sandbags open with a knife, and find 4 tennis balls in these 5 bags. Once you find all 4 tennis balls, the 4 people who carried the podium will pick it up, and you will try to get those tennis balls to land in the 4 holes on that podium. First tribe to land 4 tennis balls will win immunity, guaranteed shot at final 19. All right, so do you guys want to know what you're playing for? Want to see what immunity looks like? Because this is our big return, I needed to go a little grandiose with our immunity. So this is what you're playing for. If you have this, you are not going home, at least in this pre-emerge phase. So, let's get to it. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize. Let me know if you have any questions. Playing for immunity, we have the Cascade Tribe and Ionia Tribe. First immunity challenge of Survivor Grand Rapids. Fresh meat, survivors ready. Go! All right, Ryan's heading out for Cascade, Juliana's heading out for Ionia. Ryan gets to the bags first, picks his up. He's going across the balance beam. Juliana's not too far behind him. He sprints across that. Watching those holes, Ryan hits the tires. Juliana not too far behind. 1, 2, 3, she is through as well. Kristen's going out. Go Taylor, go Taylor, go! Kristen is extending Cascade's lead. Taylor trying to make up for Ionia. She is now on the balance beam. Kristen falls off, redo it. Make sure that beam goes, redo it. Taylor's also right there. Taylor's off. Kristen hits the tires. Taylor's there. Taylor, you gotta restart. The other Taylor's coming out. Taylor's running out. Taylor's back. Kyle's heading out. Former cross-country star. Taylor is coming across the balance beam. You cannot just run across these. You learn the hard way. Taylor's running. Kyle is trying to make up the ground. He is off. Taylor's through the tires. Kyle hot on her butt. Kyle through. Claire's running. Hannah's running. Claire grabs her sandbag. Hannah's right behind her. Claire through. Hannah's through. Both are through. Hannah's good. Go Tom. Go Brendan. Tom grabs the last sandbag, Brendan grabs the last sandbag. We are pretty even right now. Brendan goes through, Brendan across, Tom hits the tires. We are having a challenge right now. Go Brendan. Platform, go! Go Cascade. Cascade is going through. Go Ionia. Bridget is pulling up the cargo now. They're about to pull her through. They are not even, they just pulled that off. They haven't even asked out. They're going. Bridget's taking the sandbags. Ryan's taking the sandbags. Bridget cuts hers open. She's looking for a tennis ball. Ryan's looking for a tennis ball. Ryan's got one. Bridget's got one. It is anybody's game. Watch the knife. I don't want any hospital visits. Bridget's got 2. Ryan's got 2. All this sand I wasted money on. Ryan cuts his bag open. Ryan's got one. One of these bags does not have one in it. Ryan's knife broke. Bridget's got all 4 balls. Ryan's on his last bag. We have Teo, Addison, Liam, Sydney on the board. Cascade has their first. They're going for their second. Mark, Jen, Spencer, and Zoe on the board. Ionia has their first. Cascade teetering around their second. They get their third. Come on, come on. Each tribe working on their third. It is tie game, 3-3. Who's gonna get this? It's gonna be a photo finish. Ionia wins immunity! Just barely making it through. All right, guys, I will say that was probably our best challenge to start off an entire season. Photo finish on both of you guys, so you guys should both be proud. Ionia, who wants to grab it? The ladies. It's all yours. Nobody is being voted off of Ionia. Cascade, I wish that I could have better news for you. You guys killed it. However, you have a date with me at Tribal Council, so I will see you guys there. Ionia, see you at the next challenge. You guys can head back to camp.
Just in front of all of my teammates, I went up and grabbed it, and they all saw me do it. There's no shame in it, but yeah, they all know I have it, but I feel like it's better to have it than to not have it.
1, 2, 3.
Enjoying Survivor Grand Rapids so far?
Is that a video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Head on over to survivordearborn.weebly.com, click the fan favorite voting tab, scroll down, and select your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want as many times as you want. Voting closes the night before the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Don't smash. Oh, I thought we were doing smash. Don't forget to smash that like button.
We won again! I'm super excited, feeling pumped up. That challenge was really tough. Proud of myself, and I'm proud of my team. We killed it, and I'm excited for the next one.
The problem is
it's just very tall grass. Yeah. Like you could get around it.
that might be right there would be okay.
But yeah, you just gotta get through. We're coming off another challenge win. It was eye-opening. They definitely came to play, and I'm sure the next challenge they'll be even more ready to play because they just had to vote someone out. So I'm sure they're gonna do everything they can to win. You got trees under you.
Yeah, you got trees. We can put some hammocks here. We can put another. Honestly, we can put a hammock here, here, there.
I mean, I feel bad for the person getting voted out just because, you know, it is the first one of Grand Rapids Survivor, so that is going to be a little sad for them, but I'm glad it's not us. Better them than us, so.
I was very surprised. I saw poop over there. There was...
Poop? Was it... What kind of poop was it?
Somebody told me it was raccoon, but...
Trash panda poop.
Oh, no.
At least it wasn't human.
Well, I'm glad we won because when I fell, I thought it was game over for young Taylor. You know, that was a very, strength and physical challenge. I think my strong suits are going to be the social aspects and more of like the puzzles, that sort of thing. It was small like a dog. I thought somebody brought their dog and they're like, no, raccoons get here, and I was not super amped to hear that. Zoe found the first immunity idol. She was pretty quiet about sharing it with the rest of the team, but luckily Mark was able to see it over her shoulder. So we purposely put Ryan as cutter, and we're able to get the second clue.
Okay, while we're just here, I'm thinking about like what happened to the challenge. Yeah. And I'm just thinking just kind of let it play out.
Let it play out. What do you mean?
And see. Going into the challenge that we just had, I had the clue that said that the idol was going to be in that challenge in one of the sandbags. When we were canoodling about who was going to be where at the challenge, I was like, I'm the bag cutter because I was the only one who knew.
Did somebody else cut open the bags?
Yeah, that's going to be Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah. And then strategy changed and the guys stepped in and they were like, well, what's his name? Ryan is going to be the bag cutter. So then we were all like, well, he's definitely going to find it.
I just feel like it makes sense for a taller person to do that first. Like, not to argue at all, but if we have a taller person going through first, then we can get underneath right after.
Okay, so we're sprinting.
Zoe was very adamant on being the person that cut the bags open. I think that's going to be our best.
Wait, we're going.
So we successfully talked them out of Zoe, had Ryan be the person who did it. He copped the idol, she didn't get it.
That it wasn't.
Okay.
Ryan grabbed it.
We think he grabbed it. Yeah.
I saw it. Okay. I don't have it. The girls group doesn't have it. I don't want Ryan to have the idol. He doesn't deserve it. We have an alliance. We have a plan, and now he's messing it all up. So it was all because he wanted to do the bag cutting.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. That's good. Ryan.
That's why we were like, she should do it.
I just genuinely was wanting to win the challenge.
No, that was good. It was probably better.
The challenge, to be honest.
I'm not sure if she knows that I know about it, but I talked to her a little bit, and I'm very excited to blow her ass out, so I hope we lose the next challenge. Like, I'm down to genuinely work with
Yeah,
you.
and also like the only thing about Ryan having the idol is like just being aware that we know he has it.
I'm here really just to have fun. I've gotten really into the show lately, so I am excited to just like play it out, play some strategy, and I kind of think I'm gonna go far. I think I've been like doing kind of good. Coming in this, I seriously thought I would be the first one out, and now we won this immunity challenge, so I'm not gonna be the first one out, and I think I'm gonna do kind of well. My mind is really in it, so I'm excited. And probably someone on the other team has got the same clue, I bet.
Bridget was the sandbag person,
Yeah.
so.
Which I feel like she might be on the block, so that might be
On the chopping block?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to cut any of us right now. Like, this is a good drive. Like, we're working well together. I have a few, like, good alliances. I just hope they don't vote out Bridget. It's hard because I'm playing my own game right now, and it's kind of nice because she is out of sight, out of mind, so I can just do my own thing. But when I do think about it again, I get a little bit worried because, you know, she's my sister, so I want her to stay around. But she, like, did a good job with that.
Oh, she did.
So now we know what it looks like already.
Yeah.
Did it come with a note? Two people don't know what it looks like.
Let's go back to our...
This challenge was so close. I'm so bummed that we lost. It was like off by a hair. I was feeling good. I was in the moment. I was like, wasn't even watching the other team because I was like, oh, this is a guaranteed win. Like, we have the lead already. But we lost just a tad. But before the challenge, Addison looks at me and he's like, it's in the sandbags. Like, he whispers to me. And I was like, okay, obviously, I heard that, got it. And then everyone's walking away and he slips me the clue that he found. So, you know, tearing up the bags, I see the idol in there. I just toss it to the side, can't put it in my pocket right now because everybody's watching me. And then after, Addison goes over and he looks for it. He gets it, everyone sees him, obviously.
Where'd you find it?
I saw it. It was in the bags.
It was in one of the sandbags.
Oh, really?
Oh, way.
After the challenge, I just walked over in front of anybody and pocketed it because it's better to have it than to not, in my opinion. Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol. You may share this information with everyone or no one. It is up to you. You may play this up until the final 5. After that, it is not in play. In order to play,
Addison found an immunity idol that, if it wasn't for Liam, he wouldn't have shown anyone. Liam saw him about to put it in his pocket very sneakily and called him out on it, so we had to show everyone eventually.
give it to Dom when he asks if there are any idols to be played. All votes cast for you will not count.
We're a little worried right there because he's got a little bit of a loose cannon kind of mentality, so we don't really know what he's going to do with it, and he also is a big threat too because he has an immunity idol.
I did lie to everybody and tell them that there was no clue, but Bridget knows there's a clue, so I hope she does not spill that beans. So that's that. It's time to figure out who we got to vote out.
Addison, when we were like all lined up, he like slipped me something in my hand and everyone was walking away and he was like, it's in the sandbags. He got a clue, I found a clue. Yeah. Yeah, so it was in the sandbags. That was a little disappointing to have it like right within my grasps and then for it just to be ripped from me. But it was Addison's in the first place anyways because he was the one that told me. So I think we might be in cahoots now.
But let's talk about it. Who are we thinking of voting out to?
We should make a decision consecutively tonight.
Yeah.
I'm having a super heavy heart right now. I really don't want to vote out any of my team because I love my team a lot. And I'm not sure my strategy if I want to vote out a good player or a bad player. I say either Tom or Teo. I'm gonna vote Teo. I'm gonna vote Tom. I threw out as like Tom or Teo because I know Tom. I can tell he's a very strategic player, like he's very smart. You can just tell that by him. And then Teo is super strong in the challenges, like he's strong and he's like a good runner and stuff. So it's like, what do you do at this point? I just don't want to. Okay. My team is talking about doing Tom or Teo, and Teo's my homie, and I really don't want to vote out Teo, so I probably won't.
Well, if you have an answer, by the way, dude. Good. Yeah, good hustle. Good hustle and bustle. Yeah, it's kind of tough to figure out who to build off.
After just one challenge and it went well.
I know.
I would say I did exactly what I wanted to do, which is, just prove to everyone that I am in this, I have heart in this, and I'm not going to back down. And I think I had as perfect of a challenge as I could have.
Who could you tell had the least confidence?
Yeah,
in
because
themselves?
you need confidence to win a challenge.
Right.
You can't go in.
And so that's where I go back to
Kristen, maybe.
Right. It just seemed like she didn't have much confidence.
Yeah.
Challenge number 2, lost it. Challenge number 1, lost it. It's a common theme going on here. People we've noticed so far kind of lack some confidence, it seems like.
We do have to be careful of Addison, though. Yeah. He has an idol.
I know, that's tough.
He worries me.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's so good. Oh my god, it's like legit, I feel like.
I know.
That looks like real Survivor.
Like, I want to tie a knot around it, but maybe I can just get a little more hidden.
Well,
like, he just didn't communicate.
He didn't tell anyone until, but he walked up to us and kind of had it in his hand. So
I saw it. I saw it in his pocket. He was trying to.
Did you point it out?
Yeah. And nice idol.
Well, so
my whole team knows I have it. It's not a secret, but it's better to have it than not.
Just like duct tape it to your forehead.
Good
job, everyone. Honestly, that was good.
Nugs, a lot of nugs. Definitely.
Oh.
What do you guys make of Addison having an idol and almost not telling you?
I mean, I respect it.
That's what it looks like.
It's so cute.
The turtle!
Oh, it's
That's
pretty.
adorable.
I love it. So I wonder if they noticed. So she said she noticed that Ryan on the other team went and grabbed it.
Yeah, she does have it.
It gets tough because Addison also just found an idol, and that makes it. He's a very, very quiet person, so I'm kind of worried about Addison.
I was talking about burning my idol immediately. That's what I was telling them. I was like just playing the first one.
For who though?
Me.
But yeah, what do you mean?
I'm afraid you guys are all just gonna like unanimously be like, let's get rid of it.
Straight up, I'm not voting for that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone on my tribe was talking. First couple names that got thrown out that I heard were Tom and Teo.
Do you see everyone in the tribe? Like, you hear what's on everyone's tribe?
I just hope it's not me because everyone saw me with the idol, so there could be like some plot to trick me and then just be like, oh, flush the idol if they vote me out.
So we were talking. I was just saying that I might just pick my idol first. Right now.
But Edison found the idol in the sandbag. I don't know, at this point in the team stage, it's like, I don't know, like I feel like the power of the idol is not as important right now.
Yeah, I was saying maybe I just flush it up first.
I don't know, he's not going to use it because, you know, people know he has it.
Thought that. Yeah. I wouldn't have liked to get far ahead and slowly let them put things. I don't know. Everyone was fast though, that's the thing. Like, not one it wasn't like they were slow.
Yeah, I did fuck up those down.
Didn't perform physically well.
Yeah.
So.
That was a fun challenge. I honestly enjoyed it. I'm bummed we didn't win. It's interesting to see who kind of took leadership roles in directing that. So yeah, just taking some notes there. Like Liam definitely was controlling it, I felt like, which is a good thing.
Do you have any notes on who you saw?
Who I saw?
Like anything on the blue team or red team? Anything like worthy of taking notes?
In terms of roles.
A couple people we've noticed so far kind of lack some confidence, it seems like. Back to what I was talking about the first one. Some people kind of tripped up a little bit, but nothing too noticeable. I think a couple people are leaning towards Claire and Krista as far as who I've discussed with, right, on who we're thinking of.
For your plan, so
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it was clear who was the weakest link in the last thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like Kristen.
Players from Detroit, Liam and Sydney. I think we have a good alliance going on right now. We're not making it known either. It's just here and there. Also, I didn't like her, oh, it's okay, team, we're good. Like, I was pissed after that challenge.
Yeah.
I was really upset. I don't know. I mean, I know you got to keep it up, but like, it was
gotta have some heart in it.
Yeah.
Too.
To me, forming an alliance with any of the 3 or 4 guys that I didn't know before we became a tribe, that's just because I don't know which one of them is gonna turn, and everyone's gonna turn. That's the thing, and I just got to keep that in mind.
Oh yeah. We lost, which sucks, but we were literally so close to the other team that it's not even our fault at that point. It was just luck, and that's what I'm gonna tell myself. But it does suck because now we have to figure out who goes home, or really who goes to the hot tub. I'm pretty neutral on the subject. I had a lot of fun, and I would like to keep having fun, but the hot tub also sounds really nice.
I'm kind of just neutral on the whole thing, so I'm like, I don't want to take the opportunity to play away from people that really, really want to, because I'm literally just completely neutral. So, but I also feel like that's
I really want to play.
Yeah, me too.
Kristen is not super hyped to be here. Not really playing the way I said I would in my in the whole setup thing. Earlier I told Dom I wanted to be low key in the first half, but the idol was just there for me. I couldn't not take it.
So I'm kind of just here to have fun, and I'm not committed at all, so I don't really care that much. So I'm having a great time and I love being here, but if you guys can't think of anybody.
What do you mean? Is this a strategy? Are you trying to?
No,
I'm totally kidding.
Literally, I don't want to fuck up anybody's experience, so I'm just
Kristen told us herself that we should vote routes. She messed up on the balancing beam, she messed up on the tires. That's just what happens, and it's a dog-eat-dog world out here, so.
But I also didn't travel at all, so I don't want to cut anybody's time short if I had to drive across the whole state.
Yeah, but anybody who
everybody had the same risk coming in.
That's
so,
true. That's true. I don't know. I just feel bad because I'm just yeah, I'm here to have a good time, and everyone's like, America, wait. I don't know.
I didn't drive very far, and I don't want to ruin your guys' experience, so you guys can vote me out. And so I was like, no, you can't say that. But oh yeah, why would we not vote you out then?
Right.
Basically, Christian just told me she didn't even try that hard because she just went here to have fun and didn't really care to win.
Kristen just said she wanted to go, but she somehow kind of got stuck in my
alliance, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. So we'll see. I'll have to talk to Taylor and Bridget and them and see what their thoughts are. But to me initially in the challenge, she was the person who was least confident, and I think for us confidence is key right now. If we've lost 2 challenges, we've really got to have that confidence to bring it back up. So I think that that's going to be really helpful. And if someone's not too sure in their abilities, then that's like what we're thinking is going to be, you know, the kicker, the thing that gets them out.
Like, I don't need to compete. Like, physical effort, it's not my thing. Sleeping outside, not my thing.
So, and she also said she didn't care. She was like, I don't care if you guys need someone.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
Let's ramp it.
Yeah. At this point now, Addison still does have the immunity idol, and we need him to play it soon because, I don't know, it makes it easier to get him out later.
Okay, Cascade Tribe, you are here at Tribal Council. That was an epic challenge. Taylor, what do you have to say for like kind of going through that?
I feel like as a team we did really good, and it's really unfortunate that one of our players has to go home tonight. I really don't want anyone to go home. I don't want to blow anybody out. I really don't. But I think as a team we really worked well together.
Ryan, this isn't your first rodeo losing your first challenge. How nervous are you feeling right now?
You know, spending so much time in Tribal Council, you'd think you'd be more comfortable, but I think I'll always be nervous.
So, Teo, this is not the first challenge you lost. You now have 2 challenges that you can kind of base the performance off of. How are you selecting somebody to go home?
It was tough because everyone did their jobs and everyone did their jobs right. And that's what makes this decision very difficult. But when talking with members of the team, we're basing the decision off of slip-ups that might have happened during it that could cost us possible challenges in the future.
Speaking of a literal slip-up, Kristen, you fell off that plank. Is that kind of targeted at you?
I don't know, is it Teo?
No.
I mean, you know, it was a slip-up, like, it was completely on me. I hope it didn't cost us the challenge, but, my bad, guys.
Addison, what was the vibe coming back to camp after that loss?
It was kind of strange, actually. We all came back and I think it kind of set in. We all knew what we had to do, and it was kind of quiet for the first few moments. Eventually people broke off to do confessionals, people started talking, and I think, honestly, this is going to make us stronger as a tribe after this. I think we're going to come out of it stronger as a tribe. So.
Sydney, is there any like names that have been thrown out like for this first vote out?
Yeah, I feel like everybody you talk to, it's a different name just because like we don't know each other well enough yet to like judge things, and we also don't have like super strong alliances yet. So it's like I feel like every group you talk to, there's a different name thrown out. It's kind of tough for voting.
I think at the beginning, right, a lot of people were like, oh, I know this person, and trying to stick to that. But as soon as we started getting more challenges in there, we all started kind of mingling together and just trying to get to know each other and where our strengths and weaknesses are at.
Claire, part about forming these alliances are like the trust aspect of that. How are you able to kind of form these bonds like right off the gate with like a couple hours into the game?
I mean, with anything in Survivor, you can't really trust anyone, right? Because they could be saying one thing to your face and then like you don't know what they're saying to the next group. If you're seeing they're going back to one person more than the others, kind of like paying attention to that, do you feel like they're being more sneaky and like looking around camp, looking for more idols, or are they like kind of being around more with everyone else?
Tom, has idol talk or advantage talk come into play yet?
I would say somewhat. I think we're more focused on like trying to figure out who we're alliancing with right now rather than, you know, trying to target particular people.
Bridget, close us out. You are voting somebody out, and the general vibe that I've gotten so far is just we're voting out to strengthen the tribe. How is the Blue Tribe's 2-win streak so far kind of playing an effect into the morale of this tribe, and how is this vote gonna, you know, better you guys moving forward?
After the first reward loss. We were all still had pretty high hopes. We were fine with it. We were like, whatever, getting the jitters out. Second loss for immunity is definitely a lot harder. And after this tribal council, I think everyone is going to be on the same page, but we need a win to boost morale, and we need a win to make us more solid as a team.
Okay, solid. Well, let's see who the weak link is. Bridget, it is time to vote. Go ahead up, cast your vote. Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Kristen. Tom, 1 vote Kristen, 1 vote Tom. Tom, 2 votes Tom, 1 vote Kristen. Kristen, it's 2 votes Kristen, 2 votes Tom. Kristen. 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 That's 5 votes Kristen. First person voted out of Survivor Grand Rapids Fresh Meat. Kristen. That's 6. That's enough.
It's
That'll do it
okay.
today. Kristen, your tribe has spoken. How about that way?
Good game, guys.
Bye, Kristen.
You just lost your first person on your tribe. I suggest whatever you're doing, you figure something out to hit this game hard like the other tribe is doing. Head on back to camp. I'll see you soon. Go that way. Kristen's gotta do it. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Grand Rapids, Ryan finds out what power he has, while Tom analyzes the vote at Tribal.
The other one had to have been Taylor.
And the challenge gets physical.
Well, I'm really sad that I got voted off first, but I also just came to have fun, and I did, and I got to meet some really cool people, and I think it was definitely worth it overall, and I'm glad I did it, and I had a lot of fun, so good luck to the rest of the Red Tribe.